Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is a video that I wanted to do yesterday, but I didn't want the Chelsea game to be clouded with something else, so I thought, you know what, we'll focus on Chelsea first. That's all done after the game against Aston Villa last night. Now, because it's Saturday and it's the next day, and you know what, now we can actually focus on what went down yesterday, because for the football world, it was a huge piece of news and unexpected at this time. I think we knew this day was going to come, but not now. And if anything, I think we expected Pep to probably leave first, not Klopp. But there we are. The latest is that Jurgen Klopp has announced that he will be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season, and we're going to get into it. But before we do, make sure that you catch the video coming out later on. It's a double upload day. I will give you all my thoughts on the latest, the news and whatnot, as well as I know today we've got AFCON that's back, so we'll see what the last 16 games are going to be looking like, and I'll give you my thoughts. Make sure you guys are here later on for that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Let's get cracking. So, big news. Jurgen Klopp has decided to leave Liverpool at the end of the season. And he dropped a video that Liverpool socials were, publishing all over the place, where they conducted a little interview with Jurgen Klopp, and he just said that I'm going to be leaving at the end of the season. And he kind of put it all down to health. And that seems to be his prime reason as to why he's leaving Liverpool. He reckons that he's not going to be able to do this, manage, as much as he's been doing it for the foreseeable future. And I think on that instance, you can understand. You can absolutely understand, man. Health comes first in regards to anything. So if Jurgen Klopp feels like his health is going to start getting compromised by doing this job, then he needs to definitely call it a day and go. And that's what he's decided to do. But I also want to stress the timing could not be better. He has been at Liverpool since 2015, right? He came in 2015, and I actually remember his first game that he had against us was when he beat us at the Bridge 3-1. I think it was 3-1. And I remember that because that was the winter. That was the winter Jose got sacked, right, in December. And in November, if I'm not mistaken, Jurgen Klopp faced us for the first time and absolutely done us. And I remember watching that Liverpool team and thinking, whoa, okay, this is a little bit... I know we were absolutely terrible, but I was also looking at that Liverpool team and thinking, this Jurgen Klopp, right? Decent. Decent. Boy, has he been decent. Has he been decent, man? He's won everything that there is to win. If I'm not mistaken, has he won the FA Cup? I think he had... I'm actually not... No, he has. How could I forget? We've played Liverpool in how many flipping finals, right? And we've lost to them under this flipping manager. So look, and we got to do it again. We got to do it again in February. So we'll see what happens at Wembley when we got to play Liverpool. But like I said, the timing could not be better because he has accomplished everything that there is to accomplish at Liverpool. He's won everything that you could possibly win, and absolutely fair play. He's won everything at least once, right? You could say. And, he's not gone on... It's not like Pep at City where he's won multiple league titles. He's won multiple of the same cup, right? And he's won one Champions League, of course. But Liverpool have done everything once under Jurgen Klopp. And you honestly did not expect that to happen when he took over. That's the thing with Liverpool. When he took over, you looked at Liverpool and you thought, yeah, they're a team that's going to be maybe in the top 4. That's about it. But he got them their first league title in 30 years. That is something I didn't think we'd see. You could argue that it was maybe fortunate and unfortunate. Fortunate that it was done during a time where there was so much turbulence and so much uncertainty. I mean, there was games happening behind closed doors. We had, Corona and all that happening. At the same time, you could also say, well, they won it. And it's a shame that they won it during that time because they really couldn't take grasp of that win without people and without crowds and all of that other teams got to have, you know. So you can look at it from either side of the spectrum. But Liverpool have definitely become a force under Jurgen Klopp. And why I say this is the perfect time to call it a day is because it reminds me of when Sir Alex Ferguson decided to call it a day. Now, Sir Alex Ferguson is different. Sir Alex Ferguson at United's done everything and then done it multiple times, right? That was Alex Ferguson and that's that. But the timing, Alex Ferguson left United just at the perfect time before they went on a decline. Now, Alex Ferguson has always been capable of being able to transform and evolve a team whilst you don't really realize it. And keep them at a decent level. Keep them competing whilst they are transitioning. And then the transition finishes and they're still competing and then they go on to win. 2013, when he decided to call it a day, was another point of transition. And he felt like he couldn't go on any longer. And they won the league. See you later, I'm gone. Jurgen Klopp now, with a team that's competing at the top of the table, a team that does have chance of silverware this season, multiple chances of silverware this season, as far as I'm concerned, is the only true competitor against Manchester City in this title race. People are going to say Arsenal. I think they'll fall off. I think you can already see them starting to fall off. I think they will fall off. Not fall off in terms of, collapse, but I'm expecting Arsenal to finish third, right? But Liverpool, I think, will go all the way with Man City. And now what this announcement does, is it allows the possibility of Liverpool finishing with Jurgen Klopp at the absolute highest point on the mountain. A chance to actually try and win the league again. A chance to win the Carabao Cup. A chance to go on another cup run. A chance to be able to finish off with silverware and then call it a day at Anfield and say goodbye in the best way possible. Now, it's not to say that's going to happen, but with the way Liverpool have been playing, even despite some deficiencies, right? But the way that they've been playing and getting the job done, what this announcement does at this point in the season, in the second half of the season now, we are in late Jan, approaching Feb, we are starting to look towards May, right? What this announcement at this time does, it gets the whole club, not just the team, but the whole club to go, let's push till May, give it everything we got, blood, sweat and tears, run through brick walls for Jurgen Klopp and let's send him off on a high. It's going to psychologically give them an edge. And I think people underestimate what that can actually do. People actually underestimate the psychological factors, not just in football, but in any profession. Man, psychology is most... It's mostly sometimes about psychology than it is about anything else. Ability is ability and tactics are tactics and all of that. But if you've got psychology on your side and you know that you are fearless, you know exactly what you got to do, and you think correctly, you give yourself an edge. And I feel like I said, with this announcement and what it does now, it gets the entire Liverpool team to go, who they have a great relationship with. Jurgen Klopp and this Liverpool team have been, you can tell there's no animosity. It's not like they don't like Jurgen Klopp. He's loved at that football club. But what he's done for Liverpool is incredible, right? So when you look at the push that they get to go on now for the next 3 months or so, this gives them an edge. For all the players and the whole club to start running through brick walls for him. That way they can give him the best possible goodbye. Because everyone at that football club knows that is the least that he deserves. So it's not going to be a nice time to play Liverpool. Let's just say that. And on top of that, the fans at Anfield are going to know that the time is running out under Jurgen Klopp now. They know exactly when the goodbye day is. So you can tell even the crowds are going to be giving their absolute most before he leaves in order to give him the best possible goodbye, which is what he deserves. And you best believe, and I will say this, when the time comes and that final game at Anfield happens, there's going to be tears on a level that I don't feel like we've seen possibly since Alex Ferguson at United. But you know what? Alex Ferguson at United was understandable because that's it. Like, even Alex Ferguson reached a certain age where You can't go on. Arsene Wenger at Arsenal, you can't go on. Jurgen Klopp can still go. He's at an age where you think he can still go. So there's a shock factor to all this. And there's a shock factor to all this, which I think is going to play even more to the emotions as to why the fans have to say goodbye. You know, the club has to say goodbye when deep down, they probably feel like they don't have to. Like, it doesn't have to end now, but it is the perfect way to say goodbye. I think it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be unreal. And I think when the time comes, and Pep Guardiola has spoken as well about this, but you'll see the same with Man City and Pep Guardiola when the time comes. And he's spoken and said that Jurgen Klopp is his greatest ever rival. Some would debate because his earliest stage of his career, the rivalry he had with Mourinho was unprecedented. But this, absolutely, in terms of the rivalry of Jurgen Klopp, has definitely been one of, if not the best, that Pep Guardiola has had. And he's caused him some nuisance. Not loads of nuisance, but he's caused him some nuisance. Pep Guardiola has said that he's absolutely respected Jurgen Klopp and everything that he's done. But even Pep is now talking about possibly re-signing and staying at Man City for an extended period of time now. We all thought he was going to probably leave soon. You never know. We'll wait and see. But this season is going to be very interesting to see how it all ends. As I said, I think Jurgen Klopp's impact at Liverpool has been unbelievable, and health comes first. So if he's going to call it a day because of this, because of the demands of the job, then it's fair play. And what's next for him? There's talk about Germany wanting Jurgen Klopp, and what this is going to do now is this is going to create a managerial merry-go-round, because for Liverpool, who's next? The first name that popped into my head yesterday when I heard the news was Thomas Tuchel. But I started getting a lot of people online going, no. There's another name. And then I was like, oh, yes, you're flipping right. Because I had this name going to Bayern Munich. And I'm like, yeah, Bayern Munich nailed on. Nah, now Liverpool jobs available. Xabi Alonso. Without doubt. Yes, you guys are right. 100%. Xabi Alonso to Liverpool. Liverpool, look, it's going to be a new era for Liverpool. They're going to have to evolve. They've got their sporting director leaving as well. There's a lot of change. But Xabi Alonso walks in and they begin a new era. It's going to be a test for Xabi Alonso because he's been at Bayer Leverkusen. He's done fantastic things. And let's see if he wins the Bundesliga over there this season, which I think he's going to do because Bayern Munich are looking like they're a little bit iffy. But I think it's going to happen. And eventually after that, he comes to Liverpool. Yeah, that's going to be mad. Because I do think Xabi Alonso is ready for the next step. And if he's ready for the next step, Liverpool is the next step. And what better way than Xabi Alonso, someone who used to play for Liverpool, who has started to prove himself on a managerial level, is the timing couldn't be more perfect. So let's see what happens there. And then this managerial merry-go-round that's going to happen this summer is going to be a very interesting one for all the clubs. Because we could see Thomas Tuchel available. Xabi Alonso leaves, right? Where does Tuchel go? Where does Klopp go? In terms of all this, Mourinho could be available, but Mourinho is available. There's the new era of managers as well. Is De Zerbi going to stay at Brighton, for example? Are you going to? It's a complete transitional phase in terms of managers now. I feel like there's a new era that's beginning this summer. We'll see what's going to happen. So let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts. But Jurgen Klopp announcing his intentions to leave Liverpool at the end of the season. That's big. That is big. And as I said, new era for Liverpool. Liverpool fans, let me know, how are you feeling? What do you feel like is going to happen after this summer? Where do you feel like Liverpool's going to be heading? What's your vision? And what's your thoughts on Jurgen Klopp overall and your thoughts on him leaving your club as well? Liverpool fans, let me know. And all the non-Liverpool fans, what impact do you think this will have for them? And how do you see all this moving forward for Jurgen and for Liverpool? Let me know down below. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you later on for video number 2. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Socials on screen and in the description. And to wrap up, Jurgen Klopp, top manager. Let's be honest, top manager. I say this as a Chelsea fan. Top manager. As a Chelsea fan, I'm glad he's going, but as a football fan, I'm not glad that he's leaving the Premier League because the Premier League needs managers like that. And it's a big one. So. But good luck to him. Health comes first, like I said. If that's the reason, then good luck to him and all the best for the future. And it brings Liverpool down a peg. which I guess is great. But then, like I said, is Xabi Alonso coming in next? Are they going to start this new transition both on the player side and on the managerial side? And can Liverpool keep themselves at the highest level? They might just. So let me know down below. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you for video number 2. Have a good one, people. See you later on. Take care and peace.